Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how I apply my Soleil Tan de Chanel. I hope you enjoy. I've applied my foundation and I've concealed, I've gotten all my bases out of the way, but I haven't powdered. And so before you powder, which is important because when going in with a cream product, the textures are not going to blend. If you already have powder on your skin, it's going to apply really splotchy and kind of weird. So before you powder, I did powder under my eyes, but I kept that really contained, and I haven't gotten any powder near my cheeks or forehead, and that's where I'm going to apply this bronzer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it with this brush. This is the Sephora Pro Artist 55 brush. So why I like this brush is it's dense, but it's also super, flexible, almost like it's very easy to blend, which is really important. I did used to use the Sephora the Pro Contour Blush and Contour Brush, which is the number 74. I use this one now for my Smashbox Cream Contour Sticks. That I feel like this applies it better and blends it out better than this one. But this one definitely wins when it comes to the Soleil Tan de Chanel. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, pop this little thing out. I keep this in there just to make sure, that little plastic piece, just to make sure it stays, creamy and doesn't dry out. I'm just going to swirl my brush around in there. Got quite a decent amount. I'm going to come towards my ear right here, and this is what I'm going to apply. And I'm going to kind of use a light hand and just like really lightly blend that onto your skin. Because the purpose of this product is kind of to warm up your skin tone. It's not necessarily to contour. I would not consider this a contour product. This is just going to warm up and give me a bronzy glow. It's definitely a bronzer, but a very light bronzer at that. But for right now, at this time of year, I'm pretty pale and I'm pretty fair, so I'm going to apply it pretty lightly, which is probably why I've been so in love with this brush, because it allows you to apply just a wash of color. I'm going to come in with the same technique on the other side of just not pressing. I'm just sweeping lightly so that I keep the color concentrated in that area. So it's almost like I don't want to press the brush down to get it to blend like this. I want it to still maintain its shape. So I'm going to come back in for some more. Just sweep that back and forth. And once I've deposited the majority of the color on the brush, I'm going to start blending in circles back towards my ear. In the ear area right here is where I want the most concentration of color, and to kind of fade out in a gradient here, going this direction, and I don't really want any color here on my jawline. On my nose, just the sides and the bottom, because I like my nose to be a little bit warmer, because that's where normally sun is going to hit, and because I have freckles it just makes sense for me to have a warmer nose. But I don't want to contour. I don't contour my nose. I think my nose looks weird when I contour my nose. So now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to apply it on my hairline. I apply on my temples right here and right here. I avoid the center of my hairline right here, because I want to keep that really bright and light and highlighted. So you can leave it like this, really blown out and really bronzed, or you can come back and clean up the lines a little for a more defined look. So I'm going to take my Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighter. I really take any light concealer, but this is really lightweight, which is why I like to use it on these areas of my face. I'm just going to draw a line like that. I'm going to come back in with my beauty blender that I applied my foundation with and just tap that in. What that's going to do is it's going to give me more definition, because right now I've separated the highlighted area from the bronzed area. So I'm going to do that on this side too. I like to do this down my nose. So now that I've finished completely with all my cream products, I've highlighted, I've bronzed, I'm going to come in and I'm going to set everything to just keep everything completely in place. To set, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in the shade Medium. I'm going to grab this product. This is my Bobbi Brown Face Blender brush. I like this because it's going to just apply it really sheer because I want the glow of the cream products to come through, but I don't want them to budge. So it's important to set it on my oily skin, but I don't want to set it really heavily. And I just want a really light wash of coverage. So, sweep here. Just like that. If you want a little bit more warmth, a little bit more definition, I sometimes come back in with an actual bronzer because this is going to give me the warmth, but it's not going to give me too much definition because it's not a contouring product, at least on me and not on my skin tone. It's just a bronzing product. So I'm going to come in with a bronzer, and I'm going to use my bronzer from my Hourglass Ambient Edit palette. So this is just their light bronzer. You can really use whatever bronzer you like. The brush I'm going to apply this with is my Trish McAvoy 2B Sheer Blush Brush, and I'm just going to tap that right in here. This is almost like I'm setting my bronzer, like I'm setting that Chanel product, and I'm just going to sweep it here to give myself a little bit more color. If this is very, optional. This is just if you want a little more color in these areas. I usually like to come out and I like to just blend that out to make sure everything's all blended and there are no harsh lines. So this is the same Bobbi Brown powder brush I used. Everything just looks really blended and natural. Just like that. So now I'm just going to finish the rest of my face and then I'll be done. So that's it. That's the finished look. I hope you enjoy and have a great day. Thank you for watching.